Welcome to YouTube Ads Anonymous. This is a safe space where you can share your stories and experiences with misleading ads on YouTube. Would anybody like to get us started first? I'll go. Hi, my name is Brian. Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. And I got tricked by a get-rich-quick ad. It just seemed really convincing. You know, the person was walking along the beach and everything they seemed to say seemed to really resonate with me. They talked about how I can make $1 million a month and that if you work a 9 to 5, you're wasting your life away. Yeah, I really bought into all that. I really started believing it. So I went to his website and I watched the 56-minute webinar. And in his webinar, it said that if you really want to be successful, you just have to buy his program. So that is what I did. I bought his first program and kept on doing that until I had bought all 10 of his programs. I had a pretty stable job working for an energy company and I quit that. I basically spent all my savings on the programs. I spent $50,000 on courses, but they just didn't work. I didn't make any money from any of his so-called special techniques. So I ended up contacting him, asking him if I could have a refund. And he was like, no, we don't do refunds, but what I recommend is you take my platinum program. It's only $40,000 and it will definitely 100% make you rich. So I thought, well, $40,000 is a small amount to pay to be rich. So I got a loan out and I bought that program. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything. Now I'm $40,000 in debt and I'm no better off. I am lucky though. I do have a good support system of friends around me and they have been really helpful in getting me through this. They were the ones who kind of helped me get out of this. Once I told them what I was doing, they were like, that's really sketchy. You really shouldn't be doing this. And they kind of explained that those ads are mostly scams. And they kind of told me that I had wasted a lot of my money. So yeah, that was quite shocking to hear that. And I was like, oh God. I kind of told my friends at first, like, are you sure? The way that the person in the video walks along the beach, they just seem so confident. They seem like they know their stuff. And my friends were like, no, that's just an act. They're just pretending. And my friends showed me the disclaimer and that's when it really got to me. Like that's when I really knew like I had messed up, because on the disclaimer it said these are aspirational numbers only. So the numbers that they were advertising in their program like weren't even achievable. They're just numbers to aspire to. So that was really sad. Like that really was really tough. Like I needed a good 3 days to recover from that. Like, oof. I don't know, part of me is still kind of confused about this whole situation. It just like how confident they seemed when they were walking along the beach and just all the figures and all the screenshots of bank accounts. It just seems so real. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for sharing that. Does anyone want to go next? I'll go next. Hi everyone, my name is Michael. Hi Michael. Hi Michael. Hi Michael. I got into a lot of trouble with supplement YouTube ads. It kind of all started, you know, seeing these ads in front of, you know, my YouTube videos with this guy, you know, super strong looking, super muscular, you know, wearing one of those tiny t-shirts, you know, and, you know, so it really shows off all the muscles. And he would say that if you took his supplement, in a week, you could look like him. You know, at the time, that was something I was, you know, feeling a bit insecure about myself. So, you know, I went to his website and started spending a lot of money on these supplements. They were $80 a bottle, and apparently you needed to take 15 of them a day, and you needed to do that for 7 days. So I bought the 7-week supply, took them as he suggested, and nothing happened. Like, I didn't gain any muscle. I think I even lost weight. Like, it didn't work at all. I didn't really know what to do. And it seemed that my shopping habits were picked up by Google because every website I visited, every YouTube video I watched, all had supplement ads on them. So me thinking, oh, maybe that one just wasn't very good, you know? Thinking that maybe if I try some more, then I'll achieve success. So I started buying from all these different supplement places, all these different people saying that this supplement would help you gain muscle, you know. So I spent thousands of dollars on supplements. I was taking 200 supplement pills every day. I was taking 200 of them every day. It was getting to be like a bit crazy. That was a big low point for me in my life. Because I wasn't seeing any results, I decided to see a personal trainer and kind of ask them, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, is there something in my body that doesn't work in the same way? Like, I'm not able to metabolize the supplements properly or something? Like, maybe it's something like, maybe I'm different or something like that. So I went to this personal trainer. He was a super nice guy, and he really helped me out. All the supplements I was taking were basically just cellulose. Like, they were just like corn powder. Like, there's nothing in them. He said, like, they didn't have any protein in them, and they were basically just like eating a spoonful of dust. He kind of compared it to dust, which was very shocking for me because I was like, I spend $1,000 a week on dust. The trainer wanted to see the website that I had bought these from, so I showed him. And similar to Brian's story, he went on to show me the disclaimer. And it said that you will not see results unless you work out for 12 hours a day. If you didn't do that for a week, you weren't going to see any results. So he said, yeah, that's pretty typical of these kind of ads. They'll advertise this miracle supplement, but really you have to make the life-changing differences yourself. I feel like I'm on the up. I feel like I'm improving. So, you know, hopefully this gives people the kind of feeling that, you know, you can flip your situation around, you know? Yeah, that's all I have to share. Thanks for sharing that. Would anyone else like to go next? I'll go next. Hi, my name is John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Hi, John. And I got misled by a crypto get rich quick program. The ad went on to explain that there's going to be a big societal collapse and that, you know, the US dollar and all the other currencies around the world were going to become useless. Housing markets were going to crash, everything was going to crash, and that the only way to stay safe during this whole thing was to invest in these specific crypto coins. And to find out what these crypto coins were, you had to buy this program. So that is what I did. I kind of was a bit scared from all that. Hearing that, it really, I was like, oh, I could lose everything here. So, I really need to take advantage of this. This is a good offer, they're saying. They're saying that they're only going to be advertising this for this day only. I bought the program, and then in the program it said to quit your job as well, because they said like all the jobs are going to get lost too because of the collapse. They said nobody's going to be having any jobs anymore. So I quit my job, and then I took out all my savings and invested it into 27 different cryptocurrencies. They had this whole list of them to invest in, and they all had interesting names. Like one was like Safe Pluto or something like that, and they all a lot of them had to do with space. It was like stars, there was Safe Jupiter, Even Safer Jupiter, Jupiter Safe, Jupiter Really Safe. And then there was a bunch to do with rugs, one was like Ruggy Rug, and the other one was called Not a Rug, and one was like Purple Rug and Sparkly Rug, stuff like that. It was just kind of weird. But I thought like, this is all new technology. So I was like, it's probably gonna, this is probably the way people do these now, It's like, okay. So I dumped all my money into those. And the next day I was thinking I did a pretty good job, because all the coins had gone up and I had doubled my money. I now had $1 million. So I was like, this is good. Like, I've definitely made the right choice here. But that happiness only lasted for about an hour, because after that they just all tanked, all went to zero within, like, all together, like one bing 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 bing, like all in the space of like 5 seconds. So I contacted the people who made the program and said, hey guys, like, what happened? And they were like, oh yeah, they tanked, like, oops, better luck next time kind of thing. So I kind of said, like, how do I get my money back? And they were like, well, there's not really anything you can do, but we do have this new opportunity for you. There's these NFTs, and if you want to invest in them, they're supposed to go up, supposed to make great returns. There's these ones like pictures of monkeys and dogs in different colors wearing hats and stuff like that. And after reading that, that's kind of when I became fully awake to the situation. I think I truly woke up. I was like, what the heck am I doing? Like, there's these random people on the internet telling me to buy like JPEGs of animals that apparently are going to go up in value because they're unique. Yeah, it was just pretty surprising. Like, I was kind of like, yeah, this is probably not what I should be spending my time on. I need to stop this right now. Like, I've made a huge mistake. So I did some research and I found out that I had been involved in some rug pulls, which is when the owners of the token just sell all their tokens and just take all the money from the liquidity pool and just kind of run away with it. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that happened to me 27 times. There's the saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But like, fool me 27 times, yeah, that's pretty bad. Luckily enough, I was able to get my job back. They were pretty understanding, which was good. And right now I'm just in the process of recovering those funds that I lost. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Thanks for sharing that. Would anybody like to go next? Hi everybody, my name is Smith. Hi Smith. Hi Smith. Hi Smith. I got caught up buying a bunch of ebooks after seeing a ad on YouTube, and had this super confident person on it talking about, turning your life around and, becoming rich, paying off your debts, becoming the person you want to become, all that like really awesome stuff that all you had to do was just buy their ebook. So, for me, I was pretty desperate at the time. And yeah, it just seemed like a pretty good thing to do. So I ended up buying all 20 of their ebooks, and it didn't seem to really help. Luckily enough, they were all on sale, so I didn't lose out on too much money. They said that they were regularly like $6,000 each, but for this day only, they were $45 each. So I got them for a good price anyway, so I don't feel too bad about that. But the books weren't even written that well either. There were so many spelling mistakes. And at first I was like, oh, they probably have good information in them. I can let a few spelling mistakes go. It's not really that big of a deal. But after reading through 20 of them full of mistakes and bad Warren Buffett quotes, it kind of got a bit tiring. So it was after the 20th book that I realized that this isn't working, and that kind of I need to be the one to make my life better. Like, I am in control. Like, I can make my life a better place, So I think it's kind of ironic that the books didn't help me, yet they did help me, because they made me realize that I was the one to make me feel better. Like, I was the one, like, I can improve on myself, and I can make my life better. I don't need ebooks to do that. So yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. So, I guess I got there in the end. Just took the long way around, I guess. What happened to him? This sentence seems wordy. Oh, him? Yeah, he's seen a few too many Grammarly ads. This sentence is wordy. Download Grammarly today. This sentence is wordy. Download Grammarly today for free.